Hey there, we are here at Goodwill in Pasadena. I have an exchange because they've changed the return policy to 14 days. It used to be a couple of months, and they had it for a long time, and they changed it, and I just found out. So I'm going to return a raincoat. But look at what I found. This has no brand or anything on it. It feels and looks like a wool cover up from like someplace like Peru. Looks like it's like ethnic to a particular country where it's been handmade. I have not Googled this or anything. I just think it's amazing. And exactly the price of the raincoat I'm bringing back that has stains on it. So this is perfect, $12.99 for New York where it gets so cold. Just imagine this with some jeans, some leggings in the winter. It has like these slits here on the sides so you can reach your pockets, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it just feels like wool. Could be like a cotton wool blend, but it's super cute. And things that are maxi always do well for me, so that's a definite. Considering this isn't what I do anymore, but I am going to look it up just because it's here and it seems to be an original polo piece. $7.99. So we'll see. Again, it's not what I do, so I have to keep training myself to not pick the same stuff that I normally pick. Those are mine. Thank you. This is cool, young Edwardian. Now, the old me would have gotten this in 2 seconds for the antique mall. And it's so adorable, this vintage 80s dress. I'm not going to get it, but just wanted to show it to you as something I would have gotten. And it's $10.99. It's just so cute. Just so cute. Not what I do anymore. Oof. This I was going to get if I need more on my exchange, which I think I do. Only because this, only has a hole in it. And almost a hole. Oh man, got a snapped string. Oh, we'll see. I don't think I'll need to get it. It's Norway vintage wool cardigan. This would have been perfect for the antique mall. And the only reason I would consider it now is it could be easily sold in the New York market because it's so cold there. And I'm sitting here in California right now, $14.99, but probably won't get it because of that hole. And I just don't have time to deal with that. So that's a shame. This is something I would have considered in the past for my Poshmark store. A little linen jacket, bomber. But not anymore. Don't feed that anymore. This is something I would have considered for the antique mall. Anything that was Asian, whether it was Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, just didn't matter. Anything Asian would sell for me there. And this would have been great at $9.99. But this is not what I do anymore. So, gotta leave it behind. Gots to. Jancy Fugo. That is actually a really good brand. They're still around today. They have a store in New York on Madison. You see it's made in Hong Kong. So we know that's 80s to early 90s. $14.99. Unfortunately, it's really worn. The snaps are really worn. And it's got little stains on it, which will probably come out, but it's just, super dated. That'd have been good for the antique mall, but I'm really not trying to feed that. This I pulled just in case I need something else for my exchange. And Other Stories, a wonderful little winter white cable sweater. The old me would have gotten this in 2 seconds from my Poshmark store. It's alpaca and wool. Yeah, it feels really good. Feels really high quality. It looks really good for $14.99, which is a lot, but it's before my coupon and before my exchange. This I would have considered Workshop Republic clothing, cotton and acrylic. That would have been really cute for my Poshmark store because I tend to buy the same outfit that the same person would buy over and over again. So I probably won't be getting that. This I just thought was adorable. This is what I would normally get in Emery Park. I have no idea what that is. It's not, very expensive material or anything. But I did want you to see, this is something I would normally get for my Poshmark store. And anything with laces or lace up would always sell for me no matter what. So whenever I see something like that, I really, really stop and take a look. This, I thought was, these pea coats always do well for me, but this is not 100% wool. This is a copy of a pea coat. The Inmate Pea Coat Extra Large Alcatraz. Good grief. From the Golden Gate National Parks. What? Wow. So this is a recreation from the national parks. I guess I will look that up. $59.99. I don't know how old that is, meaning I don't know when this was created. But I will look it up just because I'm here and it is got some history to it. So that's interesting. They were selling that in the park in the gift shop. Huh. It looks like it could be kind of old. Yeah, 2008. A little old. Almost 20 years. Okay, interesting. I will look it up. Fenty Savage. This is the Divorce Court Thigh High. I looked it up. Goes for around 30, between 25 and 35, depending on if you're a member. And then there's another one in its package. They're currently sold out online. So those two I would consider. Oh, we have this on the ground. What was this? I remember I had one other thing. Again, if I were feeding my Poshmark store parade, this kind of thing always did well for me. These bustier, anything with studs, So I will look it up because I don't know what that is. So there we are. So this is me doing what I normally do, grabbing the same things I would always grab, and I can't do it because I no longer feed that store. It's so hard. But the lesson is, if I ever want to get into that business, you see how easy it is to come across cute things just in one little trip. There's no shortage of these items on the secondary market, and there's just not. So no matter what I've sold or here recently as I move, there's always something else, always something else. And that's just the way it is. But I have to train myself to do something differently. So over here, so we know we're getting this. This is the winner. I have looked at these skirts just because, to show you, the old me would have gotten that for the antique mall because that would have been great for holiday when you decorate the booth. $5.99. Not what I do, so we won't be taking that home. I would have looked at this and hopefully not bought it because the plain black, something plain black like that is really hard to move. I would have gotten this leather skirt in the past, but what I've learned with the leather skirts, unless it's A-line, and I'm talking about that A-line that tapers to the knee, or it's long, or it's full, they're hard to move because it's just too basic, right? So it's really hard to move for me. I have experience. So unless you're giving it away at about the price you paid for it, it's hard to move. I did find it at Halloween. I would sell more of it. People are buying costumes. So, yeah, the old me would have considered this for my Poshmark closet or my antique mall, but not anymore. I would have considered this, and I would have considered this for sure. Because like these old evening wear collections always did well at the antique mall. But none of this is coming home with me at all. Because it's not what I do anymore. So yeah. So we're left with this. Some Fenty pantyhose. And this goes back. I'm going to look this up for fun. Probably won't get it. This, not what I do anymore. to do anymore. Unless I wanted it for me to wear, so I will try it on. Not what I'm going to do. This, if I need more in my return. No. This we're going to look up because we don't know what it is. It doesn't feel very expensive. Henley Park, we're going to look up this. I want to look up that Alcatraz jacket. That's where we are. Thank you for joining me here at the Goodwill. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And that will encourage me to bring you more videos. Bye, guys.